But yes, welcome back one and all to the Blue Rose Respite. You were lost and now you are found and you're almost welcome here. Thank you all so much for joining me this evening, and I cannot wait to get started with this particular game. I've wanted to play it since it first came out, but I wanted to save it for streaming because I felt it was very appropriate for my channel, and I wanted to share my genuine and honest reactions with all of you because I love role-playing games so much, especially investigation games, so be prepared for plenty of lore reading, lots of searching around, looking at every nook and cranny, and let's see how far we can survive this game. So let's see who's in the chat. Mortimer, welcome back. Great to see you again. Shadow Fang, lovely as always to see you. RTA2, welcome back. It's been a while, hasn't it? Great to see you again. But as I've turned subtitles off, I increased the volume a little bit, and I'll make sure to be quiet during all the voice acting scenes or just general story scenes in general. So let me know if you need adjustments to any of the sound balances so you can hear it a bit better. But for now, let us start a whole new story then, shall we? I did try out the first 5 minutes just to make sure that everything would be running smoothly. But has anyone here played this game before, or are you familiar with the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game? I'm curious. My friend, who's actually a mod as well, Garrett, he's planning on putting together a game. I'm still working out my character a little bit. I still need to actually sit down and write up a backstory. I'm really sorry, Garrett. I promise I'll get around to doing that sometime. Tempted to get it. Great, I highly recommend it. I've only played the board game before, but the role-playing game looks amazing. You should definitely check it out, Shadow. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who in his callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. Oh, good. That's always a good start. Yes, good. No. Oh, this is great. This is just great. Squishy sounds. Okay, but who hasn't woken up on a Sunday morning after an amazing night out on Saturday at the docks and been surrounded by strange, squirmy things and in the middle of nowhere? Can I pick that up yet? No, shit. It's chained. Okay. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Welcome to the Blue Rose Respite. I'm not sure if you've been able to join us previously, but you are most welcome here. Thank you for joining us. Right, when you drop the strawberry jam jar. Yes, just all over the place. All over the place. Okay. Control. Okay, that's good. You can toggle it on and off. I do appreciate that when you don't have to hold it down and you have to make odd, awkward angles with your hand while trying to navigate everything. Bleh. Okay, let's light up some items in order to interact with them. Okay, let's get ourselves a lantern then. Okay. Hurricane lamp obtained. Let's see if there's anything down here. Anything? Just weird boxes with weird markings on them. I'm sure they're fine. I'm sure they're full of party supplies. Let's see. Bolt cutters. Chink. Chink, chink, chink. Let's have a look. Oh, this is fine. This is fine. Can you guys hear it okay? No. Let me escape. I don't like this. No, can I go up there? No, shit. Hey, look, more strawberry jam. Ha ha.
What a putrid offering.
Poor whales and sharks and oh gods.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Can you guys hear the voices okay? Because I can hear them really nice and loudly in my ears, and it's actually really good sound design. Goes between the two headphones. That happy eldritch tingles. Happy eldritch tingles.
Everything has already been written.
Oh good. This is fine.
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Friend? I like his hand. But murder's illegal. You can't do that. No. Shit.
I hate whiskey.
Really, good sir, because I quite enjoy it. In fact, I am sipping a lovely Dalmore 12-year-old vintage this evening.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed. I used to be an avid reader.
Okay, let's have a looky look. I love investigation games. Ooh. Can I? No.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
He's got tentacle for hands. I've seen enough. I know where this is going. Oh, you know me too well. You know me too well.
Runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me for weeks after the investigation had been closed. Oh dear. Let's see. Grab the case file.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
That's an impressive theory board that you have, good sir. Keep the radio going. Yeah.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Let's have a look. Okay, so we've got some things to go through now. 20th of October 1924, Pierce Investigation Agency. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Okay, so we've got our stats. I imagine it's very standard role-playing game, leveling up. I need some more points. Probably be leaning towards occultism in the future. Probably help with looking into seeing unseen things. Oh, good. So, my mental trauma. Nightmares. Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in the Meuse-Argonne offensive. He is one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion, American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and Allied artillery fire. Forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades, without food or medical supplies, the soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. Okay, so stable sanity. But I'm now curious, can you unlock and just make the inside of his head a goddamn nightmare? Let's see. Places in Darkwater. Pierce Investigation Agency. My private detective agency, contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston, where there is no lack for work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other. Adultery, settles scores, disappearances that are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed, and I should probably get rid of these empty bottles. But this place is mine. For the moment. He does sound a little bit like the main character from Vampire, which is yet another game that I need to play, and I may be thinking of streaming at some point after this one. My old lighter, that I engraved in the memory of the 77th Infantry Division and the men of the Lost Battalion who fell. Okay, we've already got those. Red. No, he kind of has to have his wits about him. Ugh. Have some of your wits about you.
Why I still take these things.
The doctor prescribes them when I returned from the war. They swore that they would put me an end to the nightmares, but for a while now, their effect has been wearing off. Okay, can't go through there. Let's head out, shall we?
I have business here to attend to.
Oh, do I?
I used to be an avid reader. A lost battalion.
Okay,
Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
I might need to have that sip of drink for my first thing I have to do. Well, here's to madness and all that fun stuff. But this will affect my destiny in some strange and interesting way, I assume.
I have business here to attend to.
What am I missing then? Because I can't go through there. There we go.
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Is there anything else I'm overlooking?
Been too long since I've slept in a bed. I used to be an avid reader.
Is there anything I'm missing out on? Also very apt music. It's the first 10 fucking minutes of the game. I can't be that bad.
Natural sciences.
Yeah.
Archaeology.
Okay, do I need to finish the fucking drink?
I have business here.
Oh, sure I do. If I could just fucking find it. All I can see that I have to interact with is the drink, so...
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Is there anything else I'm missing? All I can see is drink. I'm not that dumb, am I? You guys are looking at this too. Is there anything that I'm missing out on? Okay, Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna finish the fucking drink then. There we go. Something's happening. And here I was trying to be responsible. Okay, I guess it's not that kind of game now.
I should get rid of all this stuff. I have business here.
Oh my god, am I that dumb?
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
It's got a good voice though. Oof. Okay, finish the fucking drink. I had to turn off the fucking radio. Are you serious? Fine, fine. At least we're moving.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Cherubim, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Okay, allocate character points. Let's see. I would say that probably spot hidden would be the most, because I like, as we saw from earlier, I like just being able to pick up on unseen things. Let's see, 8 character points available, so we need 2 to the next level. So let's get that up to 3. Let's get... Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior or the analysis of objects. Okay, spot hidden improves chances of finding hidden objects, so that's definitely important. Psychology... Eloquence. Eloquence represents the ability to influence those you talk to with the power of speech. Improving this skill increases the chances of convincing or manipulating you during your discussions. I think that's going to be quite useful as well, so let's get that up a little bit. I'm glad you enjoyed playing The Letter, Shadow. It's such a good game, and definitely I like how vast and widespreading the branching paths are, and how it means a whole ton of different things for the different characters. Get to see so many different sides of them. He's got pretty good strength for now. I think I'm going to up eloquence a little bit more, so we've got 4 left. Oof. I'm going to get that up to 2. Occultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts and of expressing your knowledge of the myth. That's important. Let's see. Medicine represents your medical knowledge. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the dosage of a drug or making a diagnosis or expressing your understanding of a medical problem. I'm going to up these 2. There we go. That sounds good to me. Oh, how many more do I need for level 2? Okay, I need to hold 2 more for that. Okay, but I got that up to level 2. Okay, I'm good with that. Yes.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, do you...
I'm coming.
Oh, this can only lead to good things.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave any time, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting.
Oh, goody.
Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Oof. Oh, that's
What am I
cool.
supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at the picture.
Okay, let's have
That's
a
all
look.
you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Okay, let's look at this first.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
A shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they, nevertheless, insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live in a reclusive life there with their only son, Simon. Oh, it's a cool family on an island all alone. Okay, that's great. Okay, so J is to go back to the journal. Okay, good to know. Because I'm pedantic and I like all those little, like, exclamation points taken care of. Okay, let's have a look at this painting then.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Okay, let's see. I always, if I'm able to unlock, or I have unlocked a specific special answer, I like to go with that. So let's have a look. Find out about Warehouse 36. Where did Sarah Hawkins live? Something's not right about with this story. About mental fragility in the police report. You shouldn't take this painting lightly. Let's get a little bit more information. Where did Sarah Hawkins live?
Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
If the cutscenes are quiet, I'll adjust the volume so you can hear them a bit better, just because I've turned up off subtitles, so that's quite important. So just give me just a moment. And let me know if that's a little better for you. Okay, let's find out about Warehouse 36. No, let's do this first. You shouldn't take this painting lightly.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
I'm working on it, okay? Okay. Okay, so you can do multiple options, okay. Okay, good to hear. That's a lot better. That's why I wanted to get the sound stuff sorted out now, rather than later. Let's see. Something's not right with this story.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Okay. Read about her mental fragility in the police report.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
And I will do just that. Let's find out about Warehouse 36, shall we?
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Okay, that's all the information I need.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer.
Thanks.
But it's not like I have a choice.
Oh boy. Glad I took that drink.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Okay, let's see. Books.
Natural sciences,
Natural
linguistics. Darkwater is off
There
the
we go.
coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Let's have a read, shall we? Atlas of Atlantic Islands. Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it the sea or a dream god? Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows. But today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts. Ewan, thank you so much for joining us at the Blue Rose Respite. You are most welcome
All I
here.
have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Cool. Let's get going, shall we? Cool. Relax, sit back, and enjoy yourself here, Ewan. We're all here to enjoy this terrifying tale of horrors together. Chapter 2, Darkwater Port. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label, an address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seemed to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. So we're heading over to Warehouse 36. Because Warehouse 666 wasn't ominous enough. So, is the sound better, everyone, for the cutscenes? Just because the subtitles are obscured by the bar that I have on my overlay, so I switched that off. So let me know if you have any problems with listening to the cutscenes. I'll make sure to stay quiet during them so you can hear them properly. Oh, this isn't ominous. It totally isn't ominous at all. This is fine. Everything is fine.
Almost there.
You ain't coming back, son. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Oh, it feels so good to finally play this game. I've wanted to play it for so long. Have to remember that.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
The wrong
Does
kind.
the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Okay, let's have a quick look around the dock, see if we notice anything interesting, then head over to the Stranded Whale, and then over to the Harbour Master's office. Okay, cool. Oh, but I love the atmosphere already. Oh, this is so cool. I love this game. I'm so glad I can share this with you guys. Yes, we're heading into the Upside Down here at Hawkins. Okay, nothing around there. He's busy. Move a little bit faster. Some people look disgruntled. Let's have a little listen in, shall we?
Please move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You, 've, 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 'v 've, 'v 've, 'v 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 '
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You don't put that beast back in the water.
That
you
sounds like an
shysters, you're
invitation.
crazy. They're cops. They can't understand.
And oh, I agree. The scent of low tide, like rotting seaweed. Ugh. Okay, in the evening it's not too bad because it's typically nice and cool. In the summer though, oh, God, no.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Okay, none of you have anything of note or want to talk to me. That's fine. Landlubber. Oh, come on!
Hey, be careful.
You're a dick. Hello?
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Let's see. It wasn't me who went looking for it. I upped that, I think.
Yet you served this man, and you can't say he's been on his best behavior.
He's a regular. It was you who provoked him by turning up with your mainland manner.
You mistake my manner. I ask nothing more than to become a regular as well, which will be difficult if you refuse to serve me.
I hope you're less talkative when you're drunk.
Try me.
We'll see.
Also, it's all good, Garrett. Like, you don't have to stick around if you don't want spoilers for the game. I completely understand. Everyone here is on their best behavior tonight anyway, so it's all good. Okay, let's see. No prohibition around here?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Let's see. Let's find out a bit more about Darkwater.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
I still need to play The Sinking City. It looks good, though. Let's find out a little bit more about Sarah.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Let's see. It's not speaking ill if it's true.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Okay,
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
let's have a look. Let's find a bit more about... Oh, no, we've already done that. Order a drink. Get on good terms.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
I'm watching that glass. No shady business.
I think we'll get along well.
Okay, I'm good for now.
That'll be all for now.
Okay. Never trust the drink in Innsmouth. I know, but I'm trying to stay in character at the same time and get on people's good terms. Okay, talk to Fitzroy. That was the captain, correct? Ooh, have another character point available. Okay, that's good to know. The medicine and occult skills can only be improved by objects discovered in the environment. Good to know. Gonna save those up a bit. Okay, we've got a few new characters. Stephen Webster. Wealthy businessman, well respected in the Boston area. He is ready to do anything to prove that his daughter was not mad. Charles Hawkins. They seem to have a good running look, because he looks kind of similar to an protagonist. Sarah. Well, let's see, read this properly. A wealthy businessman, well respected in the Boston area, Stephen Webster came to see me in order that I investigate the death of his only daughter, Sarah Hawkins. The man accepts neither refusals nor inconvenient truths. He is ready to do anything to prove that his daughter was not mad. Charles Hawkins. Charles Hawkins was a local celebrity in Darkwater, the heir of a shipowner family. He used to travel a lot. He met Sarah Hawkins during a trip in Paris. They fell in love, got married, and Hawkins took her to the remote island of Darkwater. They had a child named Simon, and lived a very secretive life. Sarah Hawkins. Sarah Hawkins, a painter known for her tortured artistic universe. She was worshipped for the strangeness of her work and the rarity of her public appearance. I seem to remember that she once said, "I paint what my dreams whisper to me." Her marriage to Charles Hawkins, years ago, surprised high society columnists. A wealthy Boston heiress, known for her party-going, chooses to follow her new husband and live as a recluse on the island of Darkwater. She disappeared from the front pages of newspapers, and nobody heard any more about her. Even her death in a fire remained a secret. Only her father, Stephen Webster, continued to seek the truth. Simon Hawkins. Only son of Sarah and Charles Hawkins. He died in the fire that claimed his whole family. Or did he? Roy Mitchell. Roy Mitchell runs the only bar on Darkwater. Good to know. Prohibition has no hold on the stranded whale, and sailors come to seek some comfort in Mitchell's whiskey. The man therefore knows, more than anyone, the secrets and rumours that the inhabitants of the island exchange after a few glasses. Mitchell is devoted to the golden age of whale hunting, and if the numerous trophies that decorate his establishment are anything to go by, the man will talk freely on the subject on which he is so keen, but he'd be less enthusiastic if one was to inquire about his source of liquor. Island of Darkwater. It would seem that the world has forgotten the very existence of this isolated rock off the coast of Boston. It is a small, inhospitable island, whose coastline is made up of steep cliffs and sharp reefs, and with only one outlet to the sea. It is mainly inhabited by the descendants of whalers, who set up supply posts here in the 1800s. It was hit severely by the collapse of this activity. I think that the only venture on this island that is still profitable is its medical institute. Good to know. I'll talk to you later, Garrett. Thank you so much for dropping by. Great to see you. I'll make sure everyone stays on their best behaviour. Darkwater Port. At the entrance to the port of Darkwater, one still passes in front of the shell of the Silka, the last whaling ship to have brought back a catch. Sailors wander the docks looking for a small job for the day. A gang of bootleggers has set itself up there, and is gnawing away at the territory of Captain Fitzroy, the last sailor to own a boat capable of making the round trip between the island and mainland. Here the golden age of whale hunting is but a distant memory. I know you guys behave yourselves most of the time. The Stranded Whale. A bar where liquor is served with total impunity. It's the last thing I expected to find when I arrived on this island. The Stranded Whale is its name, and is managed with an iron hand by the owner, a certain Mitchell. He does not tolerate troublemakers, and he fiercely protects the identity of his supplier. All the inhabitants of the area seem to go there, and I even saw what looks to be a truce between the bootleggers and the sailors. Okay, first piece of occult interesting stuff. Art of Sarah Hawkins. Intuitive and visionary artist for some, overpriced imposter for others, Sarah Hawkins leaves nobody indifferent. This mysterious and reserved painter offers strange images with violent colours and wild strokes to the world. If her paintings are testimony to her visions of the world, then the world of Sarah Hawkins is a portal open to another dimension. Extract from the notebook of Edward Price, private detective. Okay, I've collected clues. Already read that. But we're still to read this, I think. Painting by Sarah Hawkins. This painting depicts a monstrous silhouette threatening a woman and a child. Flames can be made out in the background. Stephen Webster, the father of Sarah Hawkins, thinks it is linked to the death of his daughter. Let's have a look around, shall we?
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker and a debtor. Interesting. The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
21st of May, 1847. The Silica returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Silica, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Of the size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, I'm not sure what that word is. The certain that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the sides of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine of which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop or storage activities. You can contact him via your favourite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Have to remember that, in case he's related to the warehouse. Special evening at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, and all the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate. Oh, that does not sound ominous at all.
What did he say? He laughed. My God.
Let's see, you look interesting.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
You seem suspicious, but I can't probe you for further questions at the moment. Of course, darlings, you're always the best boys and girls in my audience. I only accept the finest here at the Blue Rose Respite. Thank you for being so nice, guys.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I do love a good sea shanty.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Let's talk a little about the end of whaling.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Okay, at least I was somewhat nice. I wasn't a complete dick. But you look interesting, dear madam.
What you looking at, stranger?
I'm just passing by. Sorry.
Let me drink, stranger.
Anything interesting here? No. This seems to be the back entrance. I want to talk to you again. See if you've got anything more to say.
I told you to beat it.
Okay, fair enough. I'll leave you alone. Let's head out the back entrance and see if I spot anything. Or not. Front entrance it is. Oh, but I love the design of this place. It's just so atmospheric and cool. If you guys couldn't tell, I'm really enjoying this game. I'm glad I held off on playing it until I could stream it with you guys. And yeah, I agree. I feel so bad for the whales. Like, I imagine they all just kind of left after a while, but ooh, this... Can I pick this up? No, apparently not. Even though it looks ominous as fuck. But before I get too carried away, let's talk to Captain Fitzroy, I believe was his name. Was there anything else I needed to do? Just talk to Fitzroy. Okay. Quick look around the edge of the balcony. Oh, awesome view. Oh, that looks so cool. Oh good, he's got the perfect balcony for staring out and brooding at the distance. I can't wait until I have my own widow's walk in my future house. Or private estate, perhaps. Let's talk to you first, before we go snooping around your place.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, Come join me on the deck.
Cool. Good to know.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. That's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? I've never actually gone whale watching. It's something that I've always wanted to do. Like, I would like to go up to Vancouver sometime and see the whales there.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Okay, that's privy. It's fine. Anything else?
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. A Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
I must say, I really like the little kind of wisps of smoke they put around the candles and the lanterns for kind of ambient lighting. Okay. The Landing of Medicine Volume 2. The second volume teaches ethics and good practice to medical staff. Maybe this will help me improve medicine? Yeah, there we go. How's that looking? Okay, still needs a little bit of work, but still, okay, straight up, I'm going to be looking at every nook and cranny as much as I can get. Quick sneaky peek upstairs, perhaps?
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
In this photograph, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. Let's keep that in mind, shall we? Anything else?
What a macabre souvenir.
Let's not go jumping down there. But there's always a guy with a wooden leg. In these pirate nautical adventures. And that looks suspicious. I think definitely I'm going to be increasing my skills in spot hidden. What are you, sir? I'm curious, what did you do on the way back to the harbour from whale watching Shadow? I'm curious.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
You can give me answers. Okay, your documents are unreadable.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Let's start at the top, shall we? Or, no, let's go for the unlocked one first. I thought the fishing stopped in 1847.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
Let's ask him about Warehouse 36.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
I assume it's the Hawkins family?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Okay, I just saw where it was, it's fine. Yeah, let's talk about the photograph.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
And let's talk about the miraculous catch, because that's not suspicious at all.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Okay. I think that's all I wanted to ask. Yeah, let's go.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
And another character point. Woo! Got some lovely little bits of knowledge. So yeah, get inside Warehouse 36. Let's go. You jumped after the boat hit a wave and almost went overboard. Oh no! I'm glad you're okay. Oh, but nice that dolphins are traveling alongside you. That's always cute.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
He's gonna get
poor
us into
whale.
trouble. You can't.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Killer whales have few predators. And there are no sharks in these waters. What creature could possibly have done this?
You can't understand. You're not seeing this. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Warehouse 36. It was either that one or this one. I think it was this one. It was the further away. But you look like strange and mostly sane fellows.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
Who is St. Brendan?
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
Let's ask who those guys are keeping guard.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Ooh, who is Cat?
This cat you mentioned. Is she their boss?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Oh, sure you didn't.
Nothing at all.
About St. Brendan.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Okay, so others kind of seem like straightforward questions.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Hey-oh, when up she rises, hey-oh, when up she rises, hey-oh, up she rises early in the morning. Let's have a looky look, if we can. Oh, that's not ominous at all.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Spooky, spooky. Oh, and that's not ominous at all. Ooh, can I do this? Don't be suspicious.
There.
Let's have a quick look.
Hello, old friend.
Bottle of liquor. Close that behind me. Nope, can't do anything with that one. I should probably put my lighter away. Let's have a quick look. Anything else? How am I doing for skill points? Okay, I'm going to spend those here so I can up my eloquence. Make people a little bit more amenable talking to me. Okay, new character. James Fitzroy. James Fitzroy is the captain of the Cherubim, the only boat that still sails between Darkwater and Boston. His base is at the Harbour Master's office, and where he misses nothing that happens on the island. The inhabitants of Darkwater respect him. The bootleggers despise him. He offered to help me in my investigation. Okay, occult things. I've already read about that. Let's have a look about St. Brendan. Does the patron saint of whales and whalers still protect the sailors of Darkwater? Visibly, there were other gods before St. Brendan, and their worshippers do not seem to be of this opinion. The locals still worship the old saint, but a mark was made on the statue by another cult. Warehouse 36. Warehouse 36. Is this it? No, it doesn't look like it. Hello, darkness, my old friend. It's not that dark, man. Put that away. Can I get around there? I'm trying to find, like, if there's a sneaky entrance to Warehouse 36. Or if it's literally, you just walk in the fucking front door.
Why, you could tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet. How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Okay, good to know that the warehouse is not guarded. That'll make my job much easier. I'm not even going to bother with those guys. They're going to be dicks. Do you have anything interesting to say, good sir?
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Others are interested in the warehouse?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
We're on the same team. I just upped my eloquence. I should be okay.
What's the difference between a police officer and a private detective?
The badge?
Exactly. Apart from that piece of metal, there's nothing that sets us apart.
You think so?
We're looking for the same thing, you and I.
Okay. Spare me the next
There
verse.
we go.
I'll tell you what I know. There are sailors who think that there's a beast prowling around the docks. Then again, These guys panic at the thought of bringing a rabbit onto a boat, so...
I see.
And there are others who would like to use the warehouses for their goods.
That's fine.
In that case, I should be fine then. Is it around this way? No.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
Okay. Middle mouse button is the lighter. Good to know.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
Okay, that's blocked off. How do I get into the warehouse? This looks like a good starting point. Saving. Let's have a look around, shall we?
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Okay, to get there, I need to get up there. And to get up there, I need to go there. Do do do. Yeah, I agree. They should have seen me with the lighter. But that's fine.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating, but it's been completely taken to bits. There must be some spare parts amid all this clutter.
Okay, let's have a look around, shall we? It's got to be around here somewhere. There we go.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Ooh. There we go.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
I think that's all I needed for now. Ooh. There we go.
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
Up, up, up we go. I think that's everything I need. Oh no, there's one more thing apparently. Must have missed it. Down we go, and let's have a look around further, shall we? What did I overlook? Oh, there we go. Perfect.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
That should be everything now. Yep, there we go. Found all the things. Found all the things. There we go.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
There we go. Come on, you can do it.
Damn, I broke it.
Did you? God damn it. Okay. How else can I get down there? Must be another way then. Well, let's just keep looking around a bit more. I guess that's one of the downsides of not upping your strength.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf.
Hi.
You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
I had no idea.
Your turf? That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking around. My men saw you staking out the Hawkins warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, Detective. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them. You asked for it.
Oh, come on. Come at me. Okay, yeah, she can kick the shit out of me. Good to know. Good to know.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Gotta love a woman who can kick my ass.
Oh, I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming.
Whoops.
If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
Grumble, 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 grumble. I guess she can kick my ass. Boo. I'm gonna talk to the police officer again, just in case.
You again? I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
Oof, felt that too. Ow. Right in the royal jewels. Let's see if these two drunkards can say anything.
Well, well, look who's back.
Did you miss us?
Of course I did. No, that's not going to be helpful.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
They said Warehouse 36 wasn't guarded, but I think if I talk to these guys...
Who's this guy?
These are the only guys I
No
haven't talked
idea.
to so far.
You better keep it shut.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Oof. Oh, my eloquence isn't too bad. Because that's just asking for trouble. I'm going to give a shot at my eloquence.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go.
Okay, let's try the other one then, in that case.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
These all seem fairly straightforward. Like, okay, I'll ask who to face the statue.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Suspicions are raised.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
I'm gonna do some more looking around.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Yep. I already tried the other way. Let's see if there's another way.
Cops, they can't understand.
Ooh, haven't talked to these guys before. Wonder if they have anything to say.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean, they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Okay, so mostly just like sassing her. Not really anything helpful. Boo. Okay, I've kind of already blown that. Okay, I can't get through there. So it looks like since I kind of ruined that with breaking the winch, I can't really think of another way around. Because that's already completed. I think the only way I can get in is if I manage to like essentially bully them into submission. Or manage to sass my way through. As you do.
It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Heads, I tell you what I'm doing here. Tails, we go on a date. She was pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, ooh.
What's with you wandering around here like...
We saw you talking to the two soaks.
Blah,
Don't
blah,
die of
blah.
thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Let's ask who this belongs to.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Boo.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
Okay. I am going to go and talk to her.
Farewell.
I imagine she's probably back
If I can't
at the
get
bar.
rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Okay, let's go talk to Kat. I assume she's back at the bar.
Nobody listens to us anyway.
Where are you?
God. You said it.
What? Another break?
One of those damn...
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend.
Hey.
I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. It's something that I respect. So understand by that, if I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
Okay, she's kind of my only way in, so I'm gonna be straight up. It's nothing to do with her personal business, it's to do with another matter entirely.
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you.
Fair point.
You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Okay. Let's smooth talk a little bit first, shall we?
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us, and they'll be here long after we are gone.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
Okay, I need help getting into the warehouse. Please help me, Cat.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
No, he wouldn't have taken that risk.
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Okay, I accept. Like, she may be a thug bootlegger and have an iron grip over some parts of this town, but she'll get me where I need to go, so yes, Cat.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective.
Wow.
Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Hey, but at least we're making our way in, guys. Because strength didn't work and we're not quite that smooth a talker. So let's try and get on Kat's good side. She seems to have a fair amount of sway in this place. Until the tentacle beasties arrive. Wahahaha.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
I think character points are earned through kind of uncovering interactions with people, using your skills to the best of your ability, stuff like that. Kind of just like experience points for like utilizing your skill set appropriately.
Be a gentleman and move that for me. That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Thank you, Kat.
Ugh, this place stinks.
There we go. And another character
What is the
point.
connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Let's close that first of all. Oops. What did I just do? Okay. I can switch between the two.
What happened here?
Oh, that's cool. Oh, you could just... You're visually theorizing. Oh, that's so cool.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
Oof.
It smells as bad as it looks. Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Someone was potentially doing some not very nice things in this place. Okay, I think that's all I can see. Ooh, except for that.
Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins?
Okay, let's get out of this. Anything else I'm missing? It's not creepy at all. Oh, fish boy. Come out and play. Is there anything else I'm missing in this place? Let's have a look. Okay, I've already searched the warehouse pretty thoroughly. Let's have a look at what we've accumulated, shall we? Oh, we've got 2 character points available. I have a feeling I'm going to have to up my eloquence, but I need a fair number of more character points before I do that. Let's see. Mysterious woman, aka Cat, I imagine. Boss of a gang of bootleggers, which seem to use Darkwater as a hideout. Cat always has an eye on her territory. The zone of abandoned warehouses on the docks. I have the impression that all men on Darkwater fear her. Even Mitchell, the owner of the Stranded Whale, is reluctant to talk about her. She uses Darkwater as a point of departure for her cargoes of whiskey, and she is slowly gnawing away at Captain Fitzroy's territory. Let's see, check out some more clues, shall we? I've already looked at the manifestos, photographs. Hawkins' warehouse. Officially unused since Charles Hawkins' death, this warehouse recently housed a clandestine resident. Signs of life attest to the fact. The presence of blood-stained bandages must also be noted, probably removing from a wound, as well as pills, painkillers, and sleeping pills. Moreover, the occupant seems to be obsessed with Sarah Hawkins, as attested by the presence of several documents connected to the artist's life, photograph press cuttings. But it is the discovery of a partly charred painting, recognized by Officer Bradley as having come from the Hawkins mansion, that allows all doubts to be lifted as to the link between the contents of this building and the Hawkins case. Bottle of liquor in my inventory, always important. And I've got that, that's good. And I think I'm good for now. I think I've seen everything I need to in this place.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Go away. My psychology's not bad. I'm gonna try that out.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
Okay, good,
Andrews,
good.
would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage, or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Oof!
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Oh, that's not...
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on.
Yes.
We got some driving to do.
All of the yes. Ah, I love this game. This game is so cool. Chapter 3. Garden of the Hawkins Mansion. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place, though it thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupation as well as a partially charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. I'm so excited. I love this game.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Why is the caretaker still here?
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
Professional investigation.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Yeah, it needs a little bit of a tidy up, doesn't it, Huon?
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
I think anything you should be wary of.
I
just
prefer
in
to be
case.
prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Yeah, let's not
Night
waste any
falls
time.
quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Yeah, I think we'll take him with us.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Okay, he's going that way. Quick look around here in case there's anything. Anything? Anything? Nope. Oh, this is so cool. God, I love the attention to detail in this game. It's just so awesome and atmospheric. Oops.
1693. This house is much older than it seems. But the architecture seems too recent.
There he is. Oh dear.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her. Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
Oh, good man. The Hawkins Manor for your weddings, birthday parties, team building events, fun for everyone. Oh God, if it was a little more cleaned up and... it's still beautiful though. Oh, I love this game. It's such a beautiful place.
Poor kid.
Oh. Okay, that's it. Oh, sad. Anything else? Game saved. Let's have a look, shall we? Nothing down here. Anything around here? Nope.
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa!
What the shit?
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa.
No, no, thank you.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
Oh, thank God.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
Let me in. Yeah, let's play to his heart a little bit.
You still put flowers on her grave. You cherish her memory.
Mrs. Hawkins was an exceptional person. She cared for everyone around her.
Let me shed a light on what happened to her. Give me that key.
I'm probably making a big mistake, but it won't be the first. Here.
Yeah.
Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
There we go. And I kept my head intact. That looks to be more of a back entrance. Let's head into the mansion, shall we? Hello, friend.
Yes. Shall we enter? Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
Okay. Let's go, shall we?
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Chapter 3, Hawkins' Mansion. Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the gardens of the Hawkins Mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employers, keeps watch on the place, armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley manage to calm him down and finally get hold of the key to the Hawkins Mansion. They enter the building, looking for the scene of the fire. Oh, how are you guys liking this so far? I'm really enjoying it. I think it was like tailor-made for the kind of streams that I like to do. I love a good story.
Follow me. I know the place.
No.
Who left this light on?
I'm gonna look at all the things.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Let's have a look.
This roast. What strange creature has flesh like this?
Anything else I'm missing? Oh.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here. smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
I'm really glad you're enjoying it, Shadow. This is such a good game.
Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Anything else? While I'm here. Oh, even just like the lighting. Oh my god.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Charles Hawkins poses like an explorer in front of exotic ruins. It's common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for? Ooh.
Charles and Sarah's wedding, as painted by Sarah herself. Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Let's have a look, shall we? I'm really glad you're enjoying it, RTA2. Because I have to say, some of the reviews were quite mixed, but I'm loving this game so much, and I'm glad you're enjoying it as well. Oh no, it wasn't just you, Huan. Like, the roast looked especially odd. Like, you couldn't quite tell what kind of of meat it was, and it was almost an orange color. Like, it was a similar kind of color to, like, I can't remember what they're called. The spiky things that come out of the ocean, that really, like, orange color. Orange.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
Let's have a look, shall we?
They had a fight. Why? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Anything else I'm missing?
Did it stop at the time of the fire? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Okay. So a fight broke out between the two of them, and potentially started it with that lamp.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
All wonderful points being made. What else is there? Is there anything else? Let's have a look in every nook and cranny.
Did someone escape the fire?
Interesting. I really love this mechanic. It's so cool.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
Come on, don't be a dick. Yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion someone was dabbling in something they weren't fully aware of the repercussions. Sarah probably didn't want to get too involved and protect her son, and something went ugly quite quickly.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Fair enough, fair enough. Be on my good behavior. Let's just quickly level up, though. Okay, I've got 5 points available. Need one more to up my eloquence a bit more. Although that'd be useful as well. I'm already doing pretty good with spot hidden. I think I need to work on my eloquent tongue, though. So, Officer Bradley, this hick cop likes order and justice. He's no great sleuth, but he seems more inclined than his colleagues to discover the truth in the Hawkins case. The inhabitants of the island seem to be friendly with him. He could help me in my investigation. Silas Winchester, the old caretaker of the Hawkins family. Silas Winchester still watches over the family graveyard and the burned-out mansion. Devoted to Charles Hawkins, whom he all but raised, he also has a great respect for the memory of Sarah Hawkins and their child, Simon. His long months of solitude in the abandoned property have made him very distrustful. Silas still puts flowers on the grave of Charles, Sarah, and Simon. Hawkins Mansion, Gardens. The Hawkins Mansion is perched on the top of a steep cliff. The abandoned garden harbours the graves of the Hawkins family, and only the old caretaker, Silas Winchester, still roams this bleak spot. He protects it fiercely and still puts flowers on the grave of his old masters. It's a gloomy place. Yeah, we got that. Okay, let's have a look through the clues that we've accumulated so far. The Last Supper. Since the fire in the Hawkins mansion, the dining room has remained intact. The setting allows the places unoccupied by the family members to be determined. Visibly, etiquette was respected, even in private. Charles Hawkins sat at the head of the table, with the wife and son on either side. The knocked over chair could be due to something that happened after the fire, or it could confirm the theory of a domestic argument. Clearly, the roast was untouched in certain plates. The meat, mysteriously preserved since, has seemed to have been the subject of the dispute between the Hawkins couple. Photograph, smashed oil lamp, Sarah's shoe, broken clock, and the scene of the fire. Contradicting the police report, the Hawkins drawing room tells a totally different version of the fire that claimed the whole family. Beginning with the presence of a handprint that throws up the possibility of a survivor, the bodies of Charles and Sarah Hawkins left no mark on the floor, nor, to that matter, in the drawing room, contrary to that of the child, still visible close to the fireplace. The same goes for the glass shards on the floor. A close inspection reveals the presence of blood on several of them. On the wall, the very clear mark left by the painting found in the Hawkins warehouse confirms that the Hawkins case could be much more than a domestic accident. And we have a key. Good, good, good. A bit more looking around, shall we? Oh, this game's so cool. History of medicine in the 18th century? Yeah. Woo! How's my medicine going? Not not too bad.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning?
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Oof. Oh, I would give someone's right arm to have a copy of that. Beautiful room. Oh. Ah. This game is so cool.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale.
A classic, especially for family ship owners. Yes.
Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Let's see, books. Anything interesting?
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Good spotting. I think that was a family portrait. Where was it? Here we go. Yes, looks to be of Charles, Sarah, and Simon. It's actually quite dashing. I imagine it'd be... Oh, and there's her sign there. Trademark of sorts. It's actually really quite nice. Yeah. And that looks to be Charles above it all. Let's see, is there anything else? Let's see.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Ooh, the human body, a comparative analysis. Ooh, yes, another medicine book.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Let's have a look upstairs, shall we? Oh, this library is so pretty. So many books. I mean, it's not quite as lovely as my archive, but you know, one can admire such things still.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
Ooh, this looks interesting.
There's something disturbing about this painting.
Ominous.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
I agree, Shadow. I wouldn't mind having a beautiful family portrait like that one as well. Ooh. Crowbar, found in Hawkins Manor.
The crowbar could prove useful.
Very useful. Let's have a look around this side, shall we? Get that light going.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week she, again, terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Wellard. Seems Sarah was not quite of her right mind, in some form or another. Okay, it's all good, Shadow. See you in a bit, hopefully. No rush, it's all good. Well, it's not all good. It's terrifying Lovecraftian horror. But it's still... I'm sorry, I'm just so in love with this game. It's so cool. Ooh, that's lovely. Nice painting.
Locked.
Ooh, this one's open. Oh, this looks like Simon's room.
The boys' room.
Okay, let's have a look.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Oh, poor kid. I'm not gonna lie, I'm playing this in the dark in my apartment, and all of my hair standing on end. So good. Ooh. Yes. Good, good, good. We found ourselves the office key.
What will her room reveal about her? Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated, resorting to such a treatment.
Barbiturates. They act as a depressant of the nervous system, but once you begin, you can never live without them. Of that I know something.
Perfect.
Okay, let's have a look. Oh no. No, 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 what? No, oh, this family was into some fun shit.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Let's see if there's anything of particular interest. Okay, it looks like most of them are fairly straightforward. Some were quite expensive for an FS. Some very expensive paintings for an FS. painting, another painting for FS as an exhibition piece, and the Shambler for FS as a gift.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders.
Ooh.
I wonder why.
We have a name. Okay, cool. So that would have been the key to her office. Is there anything else I'm missing? No, I've already looked through there. Good. Ooh, something is missing. Ooh, there we go. Sarah Hawkins' sketches look more like a gallery of horrors than anatomical studies. Do they represent what haunts her nights? Ooh, yes. Got that occultism progression up. Good. How's that coming along? Still needs a little bit of work. Let's see. Already been through there, so let's go upstairs, shall we?
This door is locked.
Got a crowbar though. Let's just have a quick look around, see if there's anything else we missed. Where have you gone, officer? There you are.
If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
This place was falling apart long before the fire.
For now, it doesn't seem like there's anything else I'm missing. Let's head back up and see if we can get that door open. Can I force it?
This door is locked.
Okay, it's still locked. Maybe have to find a key for it. Probably somewhere in Sarah's room. Already gone through there. Gone through there. Been to the boys' room. Wonder. Standard thing. Because I should be able to use the bloody crowbar to get that thing open.
This door is locked.
Oops.
This door is locked.
I know it's locked. Need to find a key somewhere. I'll go ask Officer Bradley in case he has a key.
Did you hear that?
Okay, you're not going to be of any help. Seems I need to find the key on my own. if I was going to hide a key to an upstairs secret area, I would put it somewhere. There probably wouldn't be any farther back than around here, so I just need to look more thoroughly. There we go.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? Looks like a revocation ritual. Was she trying to invoke something or banish it?
I think that's the last thing I could have found here.
Bradley? Is that
there
you?
We go. There we go. Oh, but the spoops. The spoops.
Is anyone there?
Too spoopy. No! No, 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 no. No.
You. Stop.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
Okay, let's go back up and have a look what he was looking at before.
I'll cover you.
Let's quickly go back. Already looked at that. Because I didn't see what he was looking at. Okay, but at least we have a lantern now. Is there anything here? Mostly just paint, as far as I can see. Okay, let's go find this asshole. Of course I can't go down the same way that I went 5 minutes ago. Damn it. Okay, I can see some of the complaints about gameplay, how you have to find that one thing that triggers the cutscene, or you can't do the thing that you just did previously. But it's all good. I'm enjoying the hell out of this game.
This door was closed earlier. Where did he go?
Must have got out some way.
No, he was here. I'm sure. Let's search this room.
Let's have a looky look.
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips. It looks like an old seaway map.
Somebody has added coordinates to this old sea map. They make up a journey. Let's have a look. Primarily from Darkwater over to Spain? along part of the northwest African coast. That looks to be off the coast of Ireland, actually. A couple more islands. Okay, good to know. You need to refill the oil in your lantern.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
In this photograph, Charles Hawkins and Captain Fitzroy are posing with a third man. They seem close.
I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins. It looks like a freehand map of Darkwater. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
Map of Darkwater, hand-drawn by Charles Hawkins. Some places have been circled. Okay, let's see if we can figure this out. There's the ship. There's a dock. Ooh, that looks delightfully ominous. That, it seems to be where the stranded whale is, as far as I can tell.
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. This panel is movable.
There we go.
Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism. I'd be better off not touching them for the moment.
I'm not going to touch that for now until I'm ready to, because I think there's a few more things.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
Yep, secret entrance.
Seems like this came from a log.
Let's have a look, shall we? Monday, 24th of May, 1847. Darkwater Island. We sailed north all morning. Captain Hamilton is confident. He says that we'll beat the Orpheus this season. May God be merciful. Sunday, 30th of May, 1847. I preferred it when the whales disappeared without trace. With these carcasses, we can no longer ignore their sad fate. What is eating these huge beasts? I told Hamilton that it was a bad omen. He doesn't care. Tuesday, 1st of June, 1847. We dropped anchor near a village. The inhabitants say the waters are red with the blood of the sacred beasts, and to follow them is to defy the gods. I told them that I only feared God Almighty, but in the loneliness of the hold, I'm scared. Friday, 4th of June, 1847. We have sighted a huge whale in the distance. Its size seems to be beyond anything known to man. It sends out an infernal song. Hamilton wants it. Wednesday, 23rd of June, 1847. We've caught it. It's the most grotesque whale I've ever laid eyes upon. It will go into memory as the biggest catch ever. Men have died, but we have gained glory. This day will be celebrated for years to come. Tuesday, 29th of June, 1847. Darkwater. We have beaten the Orpheus, returned with empty holds. The Scylla and Hamilton are only memories.
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
Is there anything under here I'm missing? Nope. Under there. Ooh, this looks interesting.
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Okay.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Let's have a look at that map, shall we? Okay. Oh, I love this game. It actually makes you use the clues. Okay, hand-drawn map. Where was that seafaring map? Okay, let's have a look at the ceremonial circle from earlier. If the creature is not yet anchored in our dimension, an expulsion ritual might work. As long as the person performing it makes sure that he integrates the elder sign among the glyphs that make up the ceremonial circle, Be careful though, because the works that describe the creation of such circles are not all proven by reliability. Hey, welcome back, Shadow. Great you could join us again. Let's have a quick look at this map again.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Let's see. Scylla, Orpheus. Let's see if it's just located on Darkwater.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Anything else a little bit stranger? Let's have a look at that map again.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
I missed that.
This Dr. Fuller, was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist?
Charles, I understand your worries, but I assure you that Sarah is in good hands here at the Riverside Institute. It goes without saying that her state requires very specific care and a high level of attention. Her full potential will only be able to express itself if she is placed in a secure environment and surrounded by qualified staff. The decision is yours, of course, but I seem to understand that you are running out of time. Your friend Thomas Fuller. Petton, thank you so much for joining us at the Blue Rose Respite. So glad you could join us this evening. You're most welcome here. And it's wonderful to see that you're a fan of my YouTube work. Thank you so much for coming out. Oh. And yes, so glad you could catch us live.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
At the moment we're trying to solve this mystery because I'm unable to... No, it's nothing secret on the back. Damn it! Let's have a look, shall we? So we've got the Scylla, the Prodigal, the Orpheus. Let's focus on the Scylla for now. So let's try Spain. Actually, what was the location that the beast was caught at? Or like the great... something was caught at. Where was that? Next to Dr. Fuller. Paintings, hand-drawn map. Or it could be I'm thinking way too into this.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Where was that log again?
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
Let's have a look. 33 north, 53 west. Let's try 33 north, 53 west. Where was that on the map? Valtharis, thank you so much for the bits! I really, really appreciate it, dude. Oh, welcome back. So good to see you again.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
33 north, 53 west. Slightly off the coast of Darkwater. I think this might be the right fit? Maybe? "33 north, 53 west." There we go!
Looks like it worked.
I'm so smart. SMRT.
Well done, Pierce.
Oh, it's so satisfying! No, you're not late at all. Better late than never. So glad you could join us tonight, Valtharis. Spooky, scary skeletons. Ooh. Chapter 4. Tunnels under the Hawkins Mansion. Inside the Hawkins Mansion, the scene of the fire revealed its secrets. Pierce and Officer Bradley, now on the trail of a survivor, had undertaken to search the place, looking for proof, when a hooded man leapt into Sarah Hawkins' workshop to steal a painting, The detective and police officer set off after him. By following him to the office of Charles Hawkins, they discovered a secret passage. Pierce and Bradley entered the tunnel under the mansion.
The secret passage, under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah, and he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
What is this place? It's more than just a tunnel.
It's almost a secret...
Look, someone's been here recently.
Secret occult lab. Oh, sadly only...
3 seats.
Sadly only be able to play for a little bit longer, but let's see if we can uncover a little bit more of this mystery, shall we?
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others? The bearer of the mask must have been the leader. What kind of secret society is this? Did Charles Hawkins hide something in this chest?
Oh, that is fucked up and I love it. Ah, some Cthulhu face Madonna shit right there and I am loving it. Anything else I'm missing out on? Ooh.
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Was Sarah Hawkins here?
Ooh. Ooh. Sounds a little bit like Maurice LaMarche now that I hear it.
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Damn it.
A disfigured saint. What does it mean?
Around here. Bit more of a bigger lamp, I think. The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Seek out secret cult forces that drive this strange world. Sorry, that was a really bad impression.
Of course.
And something tells me that the key is climbing these steps. There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine, fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
Let's keep going then, shall we? Oh, this does not bode well. No, 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 no. Oh. Ooh.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
Ooh, this is cool. Oh, this is so cool. I will not apologize for my consistent fangirling over this game.
These paintings must be several centuries old.
Oh. Yeah, I could definitely pick up that it's a similar voice actor. I haven't played Vampire yet. Might stream it at some point, but I can definitely, from what I've seen in trailers and gameplay, it sounds a little bit familiar.
A sad way to go. A sad way to go.
Come on.
An old diary.
Diary of the Pastor's Wife, Volume 2. In this volume there is no mention of the beliefs of the lost tribe. They worshipped an entity that spoke to them in their sleep. The whole tribe seemingly disappeared in a mass sacrifice to the glory of their deity. Spooky, scary skeletons. I'm gonna just quickly go back the way I came, because again, I try to be very thorough when it comes to games like this. Can I go back? Shit. Never mind. I'd actually really consider playing the Resident Evil 2 remake, because I've never actually played it before. So I'd be coming in completely fresh, and I'll put that up for the vote on the Discord, actually. I'm assuming I can get it on Steam.
This monstrous creature must be an allegory.
Or is it?
These people lying down. Are they dead? Are they asleep?
Why not both? Oh, that's so cool. But yeah, I'll include Resident Evil 2 up for the vote for the next game that I'm going to be playing on stream. The next piece of entertainment I will bring to you, the Blue Rose Respite. But for now, let us continue our investigations. Okay, managed to make it to the main cave. I think I actually have enough skill points to level something up a bit. Yes, there we go. What should I level up? Investigation. Eloquence. I think I need to improve my eloquence. I need to be a bit more persuasive to get what I want. There we go. Ooh, and I can get that. Perfect. Oops. And just to confirm, that's fine. Yes, I'm good with that. Let's check. Yes, that's all locked in. Good, good, good. And I'm still sane. That's good to know. Oh, that's so cool.
Time has weakened these structures.
As long as they can still hold me, I don't care. Okay, I have to remember I've got a limited amount of oil. Shit.
I don't have time to search them all.
Okay, I'm gonna go down first before continuing up the other way. Ooh. What are these?
It looks like animal oil, but certainly not whale.
Ah. Oh, it's so cool. It's weird glowing shit. Love me some weird glowing shit.
What's going on here?
Piers!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
Something weird.
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
Someone's gonna die tonight, and I don't think it's gonna be me. Oh, okay, that's really cool. Oh gods. Oh gods.
Mass grave.
So that's where the strawberry jam went.
A table for sacrifice?
No, 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 no. God fucking damn it!
Oh God. I gotta.
Oh gods.
Oh, I can't breathe. What's happening?
Oh Jesus! Okay, panic attack. Okay, actual panic attack. Oh gods. No, 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 no.
No, damn it! I must find a way out of here. No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
No. Okay, I need to move. I need to get the fuck out of here. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm good.
Is it my turn? Yes. It is time.
Oh God.
You will soon be one of us. If your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream. It seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual.
I found this dagger in the tunnels under the Hawkins manor. Its owner left it behind when he went with the other hooded men.
I can't read Latin.
Shit. Okay, so I'm hopefully still mostly sane? Oh gods, no am I? Okay, I'm still stable. I'm stable. let's have a little quick touch up on lore before we head further down, shall we? Hawkins Mansion. The Hawkins Mansion was falling into ruin well before the fire that claimed its residents. The building, once luxurious, today lies witness to the ruin of the Hawkins family. The paintings of Sarah Hawkins are spread throughout the corridors. Moisture eats away at the books of the imposing library, and the windows are broken and condemned. The drawing room, where the fire started, revealed it to be more than just a domestic accident. Sarah Hawkins' office bears the signs of an occult practice, and a, no doubt, huge creature left its mark on the walls of the corridors that led to his workshop. As for Charles Hawkins' office, it revealed a passage into a network of underground caves. Tunnels under the Hawkins Mansion. Who would have guessed that Hawkins Mansion was hiding such a big and intricate tunnels underneath? It seems to be the hideout of a cult of some kind. I can't believe Sarah and Simon lived right above such danger without knowing anything. Let's see about the disappeared tribe, shall we? A tribe of men, worshippers of the sea and its benefits, landed on the shores of an island surrounded by dark waters. They were discovered by the creature some call the devourer of whales. For years, the creature hunted them down into their dreams, until their weakened minds surrendered. Following the creature's orders, they sunk into the dark waters surrounding the island and never came back. Okay, first set of clues for Chapter 4, the underground antechamber. The strange antechamber hidden at the entrance of the network of caves raises new questions. The presence of a table and 3 chairs leads to the belief that Charles Hawkins used the place for meetings in small groups. The existence of objects with esoteric connotations is more worrying, since they lead to the impression that we may be in the presence of a cult. Moreover, the torn fabric, revealing Sarah Hawkins' presence in the place, does raise questions. Was she in danger because she discovered these tunnels? More books. More spooky occult and medical things. Pierce, still good for now. Mostly. I don't like this. Anything else I'm missing? Oh, this seems familiar. Is there anything here now? Nope. Just more weird shit. Just looks like a perfectly normal Friday night.
You who sleeps, accept this dream under your immortal wing.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitag.
Grant him your flesh.
Oh God.
Accept his,
No, no,
so
no.
his body and yours may be one.
Ibethink. Padk Cthulhu Bithinkol.
Grant him your mind and accept his, so that his mind and yours may be one.
I'm gonna back the fuck up. Oh God, I'm gonna back the fuck up. Can I back the fuck up? Can I back the fuck up?
Locked.
Shit. Shitting shit.
his soul guide you to us, just as your dreams guided it to you.
Can I sneak by?
Yorel Cthulhu Bog Shunk.
Let your dreamers open the way,
Can I
so that the dead...
I feel him.
Shh. You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. Bring me more sacred flesh. We pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth.
Oh God.
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
His awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
Okay. Yeah, God. I'm trying to be sneaky, guys. I don't want the cult to find me. I don't want the tentacle cult to find me. Please don't find me.
Bradley, what are you doing here? I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this?
No.
An intruder! Oh, shit.
Fucking fuck.
Don't move! Police! Don't move!
Hi, sweetie.
Bradley, get back! Get back! You asked for it!
Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good! Oh, gods! Okay.
You shouldn't have seen this.
Oh my god, okay. No! Shitting shit. Okay, fuck. No! God damn it!
Caving in. I need to get out of here.
Run, fucking fuck. Okay. Run. Run, rabbits, run. Rabbits, run. Rabbits, run. Rabbits, run. No. Shit.
My leg.
Fuck. Hey, I'm okay, guys. I'm okay. Yay! Come on. Oh, shit. Well, at least I think that took down one of the cult members. And with that daring escape, I'm going to be leaving it here for now, guys. Thank you all so much for joining me this evening in the first couple of chapters. We're up to chapter 4 at the moment of Call of Cthulhu. Yeah, I'm really hoping you're enjoying this adventure as much as I am. I'm loving this game so much. I'm so glad I waited until I got the chance to play it with you guys. So thank you all so much for joining me this evening. If you're a big fan of Lovecraftian horror and you like an interesting story with interesting storytellers to tell it, I would highly recommend checking out my YouTube channel, where I am currently writing a ongoing ASMR roleplay series in which you, dear listener, play the unfortunate new patient at an asylum with, of course, some missing memories and a lovely doctor by the name of Dr. Estelle Sharp to guide your way back to sanity. So if you like Lovecraftian horror, I highly recommend you check out my latest ongoing series on my YouTube channel at youtube.com/c/Stephanie Swan Quills. And I will see all of you again at the Blue Rose Respite next Friday at 7:30 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, where we continue the next chapter of this story. But thank you all so much for joining me this evening. Thank you for the bits. It's always hugely appreciated. And I cannot wait to see you next time. Keep in mind, I may occasionally do spur of the moment streams for if I feel like taking the night off and playing some Overwatch or some Armello. Just make sure you hit that follow button and for notifications as well. So thank you all so much for joining me tonight. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Thank you so much for joining me. And always remember, be kind to yourselves, be kind to each other, and as always, stay wicked and wonderful. Good night, guys. Mwah.